Today's date and time is 11:10 p.m., February the 7th, 2015. Now I'm looking through the white pages. I dialed 211 earlier. Now let me dial 311. Wow, it's big. So I can call the U.S. Marshal. They're not going to do no good. Wayne County Department of Environment, U.S. Secret Service, Immigration, Customs Enforcement, Homeland Security, Coast Guard, Suicide Prevention, National Suicide Prevention, National Runaway Switchboard, National Domestic Violence, FBI, Electric Emergency, Electric and Gas Emergency, Drug Enforcement Administration, Bureau, Alcohol, Tobacco, ATL, Arson, Tip Line, Poison Control. Everybody don't call all these numbers. Stuff to the gas. Let's see. 311. Let me get called and see if I can find somebody. Residential telephone provider information. Let me get called. Calls off. 11:18 p.m. 3/7/2015.
Thank you for calling the Detroit Public Library Tip Service. The tip service is now closed. Please call back during tip regular business hours, Monday 10 to 5 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday 10 to 6 p.m. Thank you.
About to hit pause. Pause off. Now this is what I'm gonna do. This is not going to be a shocker. 11:19 p.m., March the 7th, 2015. I'm about to call this number.
You have reached Dearborn Heights Police Department non-emergency line. If this is an emergency, please hang up and call 911. For Records Bureau or Gun Bureau on property, press 1. For Administration Office, press 2. For warrant confirmation, dispatch, or to speak to an officer, press 3. For the Detective Bureau, press 4. For Narcotics Bureau, press 5. For prisoner and bond information, press 6. For traffic, press 7. For the 20th District Court, press 8. If you know your party's extension, and
Well, this was the wrong number to call. I meant to call Dearborn because I know they know. So let me hit pause and see can I find this number. I know Dearborn knows. And I will call 3 counties over, and I know I most definitely will know. So that's usually what I do. I call 3 counties over and get the information I need. So let me hit pause. Pause off. I'm not even going to say the time. Let me call these. I'm not going to call 3 counties over. Let me call this number. I just found it. I know they'll know. About to hit pause. About to hit pause. Pause off. Oh, phone was dead. Let me see. What's that number? One more time. I know they know. And I know they don't appreciate what I do. I know nobody don't. But if you do your job as a citizen, public businesses, governmental agency, taxpayer service, and or et cetera, there'll be no issues. But there's always issues. That's why there's law. this is the last call. I'm done for the day.
For the Detective Bureau, press 5. For the Youth Bureau, press 6. For traffic safety or information about an accident report, press 7. For the Office of the Chief of Police, press 8. For all other questions or to speak to someone regarding a non-emergency situation, press 9. To repeat this message, press the star button.
You know, that don't make no sense to call them. Because they had their own little jurisdiction. Well, you know, it might be right. Let me call 1200, 596 1200. 596 1200. That's the Detroit
Thanks
Police.
for calling the Detroit Police Department's 12th precinct. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Thought that was the
Otherwise,
first
please listen carefully to the following prompts. To make a police, crime, or accident report, press 1, and your call shall be transferred to the telephone crime reporting unit. For prisoner information, press 2, and your call shall be forwarded to the Detroit Detention Center. To speak with a detective, press 3, and your call shall be transferred to the precinct detective unit. Neighborhood policing hours of operation are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To speak with an officer or leave a message for neighborhood policing, press 4. To file a narcotic complaint, press 5, or hang up and call 224-DOPE. For citizens' complaints of a non-criminal nature, please press 6, and your call shall be transferred to the office of the chief investigator. For forms, press 7, and your call shall be transferred to the records unit. For all other inquiries, please remain on the line and an officer will assist you shortly. Transferring to an attendant. One moment, please.
Oh, yes, I thought I was calling the first precinct, but I'm trying to get some information of how to get a hold of the 911 dispatch people without dialing 911. I want to do an FOIA phone call that was called out today. I have an issue where I was involved in something, and I want to do FOIA on all the 911 calls.
You want to do a what?
Freedom of Information Request Act. I was hemmed up by the police. They said I fit the description. I'm standing at the bus stop. I just got off the bus, waiting at the other bus stop. And they were saying, first they said I was dancing in the street. Then they said I fit the description. So I want all 911 calls in that area so I can find out specifically.
Okay, what you have to do is file a complaint. They're not going to give you that information. So I can't give you that information.
You don't have the number to... Well, what's the number to the first precinct then? 5100? Yeah. All right, then. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what I'm doing, and what this knowledgeable, tax-paid, went through the police academy police officer, this is what makes me sick. Everybody think these individuals know everything, and they don't know everything, because I know more than what they know, and I know what they telling me isn't correct. You're going to tell me I can't get no dispatch number to call dispatch? Somebody's there other than dialing 911? Nobody knows that number. My tax dollars is at waste. Despite my criminal activities. You know, because we all got something to hide. We all got something to, but we always want to talk about somebody else. Cross our legs and go, ooh, you heard that, you seen that, Always talking and rolling their eyes in the back of their head. They don't have a pot to piss in, because we all in the same boat. You may be financially stable more than I or anyone else, but we all in the same boat. If it applies, you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. You want to planet Earth at the wrong place and wrong time. Just say it like that. the have-not. That pays for our own demise through our tax payments. Send me a bogus number. I'm done. Facebook bound. My baptismal name is Clyde Donnell Lynch. All rights reserved without prejudice. I am Prince Clyde Donnell Lynch. Equality of persons by contract is paramount, mandatory by law. Amen. It's 8:47 p.m. 943 943 2240.
Second verse, this is another call, a different auto recording.
Thank you for calling the Dearborn Police Department General Information Line. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you have a rotary phone, please stay on the line and your call will be answered momentarily. For the Records Bureau regarding copies of police reports, gun-related services, or fingerprinting, press 1. For information on a police prisoner, press 2. For the Driver's License Bureau, press 3. To report an abandoned vehicle, press 4. For the Detective Bureau, press 5. For the Youth Bureau, press 6. For traffic safety or information about an accident report, press 7. For the Office of the Chief of Police, press 8. For all other questions or to speak to someone regarding a non-emergency situation, press 9. To repeat this message,
Hit 9. Oh yes, I'd like to know. I'm trying to find out what is the procedure to get a FOIA of 911 dispatch calls. Oh, the city records department. Okay, that's like the city records department. Okay. All right then. Thank you. Good God, I was calling Detroit, and they act like they don't know. Citizens, what have I proven time and time again that I'm a crazy, psycho, mental lean, holding, carrying, mental patient? Even if I said something wrong, what is the percentage of me saying it wrong and what I have said is correct? And if I am wrong, why there was an investigation? That's all I'm going to say, citizens. When we going to, I'm supposed to wake up. I'm keep on telling everybody else wake up. When I'm going to wake up. What do I have to do to wake up? I really don't want to wake up. Because if I wake up, it'd be nothing but brimstone and fire everywhere. If I wake up. So all I want to say is today's date is Sunday, March the 9th, 2015. I may have say the date wrong because I don't have my cell phone with me. I'm just guessing. It's Sunday, March the 9th, 2015. I called 2 Detroit police stations, and they couldn't tell me nothing but call 911. Maybe Dearborn is different from Detroit. But my God, it doesn't matter where I go in Detroit, in or etc. If it applies, I will not get anywhere. They want me, I have to go to the records department downtown, on the boulevard in Woodward. Everybody know my history with the records department, the government officials from federal, White House, down to the Detroit public school system. But they down with the neighborhood block club and the neighborhood businesses. but they participate in this witchery. Everybody says, oh, that stuff don't exist. That stuff don't exist. What's the opposite of holiness? Witchcraft, Satanist, sinful deeds, actions. When will everyone wake up and stop living in this illusion? I don't care if people diss the Bible, religion. I don't really care, because no matter what I say about it, I'm still going to pick up my King James Bible. It's the long version of the Constitution. Bottom line, the Constitution is the short version of the Bible. Straight to the point. You get to the Bill of Rights. There's some stuff in there that don't need to be in there anymore, but they add stuff to it, like the lady about the psycho dude that got hit and died. The wife want to make legislation for that. Excuse me, citizens, when you go to get your head out of the news media, out of your rear end, there's already a law for that. It's called roughly and limitedly, if it applies, cruel or unusual punishment. No. Bullying. No. Aggravated assault. No. What else could it be? Assault and battery, murder, second degree accidental death, intentional death, by hate crime. It could be a hate crime. Well, let me hit pause. So the time is 9:26 p.m. March the 9th, I believe, Sunday, March the 8th, or whatever it is. Like I hit pause for a minute, but it's just a shame now. I'm going to see what's going to happen at the records department to get the 911 phone calls, see what happens. My baptismal name is Clyde Donnell Lynch, all rights reserved without prejudice. I am Prince Clyde Donnell Lynch, quality and furnished by contract of paramount mandatory by law. But you see what happened, this is the answer, you see what happened at the January 20th, 2015 City Council meeting when I was speaking. The DVD that they gave me, I can't copy it. I can only play it on the Detroit Public Library System, DPL. I can't play it on nothing in the house except for one CD. Every time I hit record, it cuts off. My recording device cuts off before you even get to 5 minutes. But today, I was working it with another audio recording voice, and I was told theirs shut off, only had 5 minutes of recording time, but it went to 7, and it stopped after 7, but I'm going to try again to see if we can finish all of it. But everybody know my record with the City of Detroit Governmental Agency, Private Public Businesses. I'm not going to get nowhere. And that's why we need this 51%. That's why we need the 51% organization. I don't care what organization the citizens within the City of Detroit, we need to get this 51% of City of Detroit organization. Because this disrespecting of the black man on the whole planet, and they use our tax dollars to do it. I'm not going to say we ignorant. We just too busy trying to live. I'm not going to say wake up. I'm not going to say stop sleepwalking. We just have to shake off whatever we have on us that have our mind distracted. We just have to shake it off. Shake it off. Splash some water on your face. But I'm about to say it. Wake up. Shake it off. Do whatever you're going to do. Even if you can't shake it off, if you're a follower, if you're a worshiper, we have to. Because it's over with. We get penalized because we don't have a health insurance. We didn't sign up for it. Some people probably still don't know about the health insurance. I signed up last year, but I found out I still didn't have none, so I signed up this week. Now I'm going to get penalized because when I signed up last year, I thought I had it, but I still didn't have it, so I'm being penalized for last year's tax. So how am I going to get penalized and I haven't committed a crime? But the government has committed crimes, secretive experiments on us, food, water, clothes, etc., etc. You know what I'm going to say. How can we charge them? Cars still being recalled, and the company saying, "Oh, it's only about 3 of them in the whole country, on the whole planet, so we're not gonna look into it. It's just an isolated incident." And you go on the website, woo! Now they talking about they're going to look into it now after they got busted on the news. It was more than 11. Should I say the name? Dodge Ram, diesel, fumes, diesel smell, fumes in the car. And we bailed the automotive out. We bailed the automotive industry out with our tax dollars. And we stuck. And citizens, we're looking for road money for the road. Then we just let private public businesses don't have to pay the double property tax. And all the little community activists, block club associations, et cetera, government officials said it was good. But now we need to look for money. And if that wasn't an issue on the ballot on last election time, we'd still be saying, where's the money for the roads? Nobody haven't woke up. Nobody haven't woke up yet. Now their double property tax could be money for the roads. Do you see how they implementing the big business to keep their money? Because they about to implement the unconstitutional New World Order. And the first step of it was this Affordable Health Care Act. How you going to get penalized and you haven't committed a crime, and we're going to accept it? When we going to fight in unity? I know we have shady government officials, shady citizens, shady private public businesses, non-profit organizations, shady religious organizations, private societies, there's public news. I know they shady, if it applies. But when we going to wake up and have our own little civil war, not with guns and bullets and weapons, with a paper and a pen? Y'all see everything on my Facebook page. Some people say it's crackery. I don't believe in this witchcraft. If you go to church, even an atheist, like I said, if you cannot tell me how the human race was created on the planet Earth, put the religion in your pocket. And it's only for you and your fellow Christians or whatever religion you are to debate and discuss. But I'm not going to discuss it. I'm not going to debate it with you. I'll throw a Bible verse on you in a Constitution line, in a common sense line, they'll break you down if it applies. I don't care if I diss the Bible, religion. I'm gonna still pick up my King James Bible because it got some rules and regulations in it, pros and cons, do's and don'ts. Just like our U.S. federal Constitution. And I'm gonna stop saying the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 30. I'm gonna stop saying that. I'm gonna stop saying it altogether because it doesn't apply. Right and wrong, common sense, discretion, exceptions, and or et cetera applies if it applies. Now I'm gonna go down to the records department, see can I get the 911 phone calls for Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. on Saturday. Was that March the 7th or, yes, March 7th, Saturday, I believe. So I'm going to get that information. So anybody can get it, you need to get it so you can have your evidence, proof, along with me. And I have to do a lot of running around tomorrow unnecessarily. DPD, y'all belong to me. And when I post that information, the whole world going to see how people side with the police department and government officials and et cetera, and organizations and churches, and how they don't side. We're going to have to draw a line. We're going to have to come to a conclusion, even if you have to go against your wishes, because everything is being done against our wishes anyway. If you have to get in line, fall in unison with something, we all know right from wrong. In your opinion, if it's factual information, it's factual information. If you can make it more factual with a different arrangement of words, welcome aboard. Assist your fellow citizens than just smacking your lips, rolling your eyes, crossing your legs, and talking. Oh, that's a shame. They know they wrong. He probably was guilty anyway. They talking about he got a middle lien and all this and that. If this happened to me, it's happened to a lot of other people. And if it ain't happened to a lot of other people, it's going to happen to someone you know. It may happen to you down the line. And then you're going to look back and say, I remember that Renner Damus Lynch dude, Clyde Donnell Lynch. Or I should say Prince Clyde Donnell Lynch. I'm out.